Our final recognition this evening is the Distinguished Merit Award. This award is given to organizations in recognition of their efforts to promote diversity and inclusion in our community. This year, we are proud to recognize the Hampton Roads Community Foundation. The Hampton Roads Community Foundation, celebrating 70 years since their founding as the Norfolk Foundation, partners with donors from all walks of life to improve southeastern Virginia through grants, scholarships, and leadership initiatives. They have put more than $301 million into action through grants and scholarships. In 2018, the Hampton Roads Community Foundation launched an initiative focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion, which includes aligning the foundation's grant-making and scholarship programs with their goals for racially equitable outcomes across the region. They also facilitate courageous community-wide conversations about both the history of racism and opportunities for racial equity and healing in Hampton Roads. The foundation provides leadership through collaborative action to address systemic racism in the region. In recognition of their support and care for our community, the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities is proud to present the Distinguished Merit Award to the Hampton Roads Community Foundation.
The beauty of a community foundation, and particularly this one, is that we do an exceptional job of connecting individuals, generous-minded people from all walks of life with their philanthropic interests. And in the course of doing that, we are able to connect them to the region's most pressing needs. We also have a very strong staff that provides an expertise and a set of experiences and skills that help individuals make those connections. Everyone's generosity makes a fundamental difference in the life of a community, no matter how small or how large. What a community foundation does with those individual contributions is create a leveraging that creates a whole that's more than the sum of its parts. Whether it's within the context of our primary funding areas from arts and culture and education and human services and health and everything in between, to the role that we play strategically in rolling up our sleeves to address the long-term issues, sometimes systemically driven, that affect this area, and remain in the fix for the long haul to affect some sort of change. Another thing we're good at is identifying an issue, doing the historical research necessary to inform direction, and then in the midst of that, feeding the startup nature of it, and then typically spinning it off because it outgrows the shell of the community foundation. Our work in regional economic competitiveness is a great example of that. So we're always looking for partners, and we recognize that no one entity, no matter how good it is, can have a truly systemic, life-altering impact on its own. And that requires a coalescing, a collaboration to a vision and a mission and a purpose that's bigger than any one of the individuals. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is work that looks inward and outward and looks at how can we help to fashion a more inclusive community. The constant of a community foundation is its commitment to the community. So it gets its life and its soul from what's going on in the community, and then fashions a plan to make an impact on that, a positive impact. So it draws, so the foundation evolves as the community evolves, and community foundations are just superb at pivoting to the greatest need.